Hello, NBA fans. Daily news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a fan of the Lakers show and I hope you'll subscribe to the channel and give it a like. Injuries are already plaguing the Lakers even before the season begins. This time, Vanderbilt suffered an injury in the Dallas Mavericks contract game, and the injured area is his quad. He is expected to be out for more than 4 weeks. A quad injury isn't a quick recovery, especially given the player's history of injuries. Vanderbilt is entering his 3rd season with the Lakers. In 2024-25, he played only 36 games due to multiple injuries. The former second-round pick averaged 4.1 points, 5.1 rebounds, 1.1 assists, and 1.0 steals in 16.1 minutes per game. For the Lakers, it will be the most advantageous deal for Vanderbilt for a solid player with a history of staying injury-free. Lakers rocked by Vanderbilt's injury news. The Los Angeles Lakers are facing a significant setback as news of Vanderbilt's injury reverberates through their roster plans. With the season on the horizon, this development raises questions about the team's depth and overall strategy heading into the campaign. Impact on roster dynamics. Vanderbilt, known for his defensive prowess and versatility, has been a key figure for the Lakers since his acquisition. His ability to guard multiple positions and contribute on the boards made him an essential part of the team's rotation. With the injury, the Lakers will need to reassess their lineup and find ways to fill the void left by his absence. The timing of this injury could not be worse. As training camps open and preseason games approach, the Lakers must quickly adapt. Head coach Darvin Ham will likely need to experiment with different combinations to ensure that the team remains competitive. This might mean increased minutes for other forwards or a shift in their playing style to compensate for Vanderbilt's unique skill set. The search for alternatives. In the wake of this injury news, the Lakers will be exploring various options to bolster their roster. They might look to the free agent market or consider trades that could provide a reliable backup. The front office is under pressure to make swift decisions that will not only address the immediate concerns but also align with the long-term vision of the team. Players like Rui Hachimura and Troy Brown Jr. may see their roles expanded as they attempt to fill the gap left by Vanderbilt. Each has shown flashes of potential, but the question remains whether they can consistently deliver under the heightened expectations of an NBA season. Coping with uncertainty. As the Lakers navigate this tumultuous situation, the uncertainty surrounding Vanderbilt's recovery timeline adds another layer of complexity. Injuries can often lead to a ripple effect, impacting not only individual players but also the team's chemistry and cohesion. The Lakers will need to stay resilient and adaptable as they work through this challenge. The organization is no stranger to adversity, having faced numerous obstacles in recent seasons. Yet, this injury could test their depth and resolve in ways they have not encountered before. The ultimate goal remains clear: to compete for a championship. However, how they respond to this latest challenge will be critical in shaping their trajectory for the upcoming season. In the coming days, all eyes will be on the Lakers as they assess Vanderbilt's condition and determine the best path forward. The stakes are high, and the decisions made during this time could very well define their season. J.J. Redick planning for dress rehearsal with all healthy players available in Lakers preseason finale. Los Angeles Lakers head coach J.J. Redick has been about as even-keeled as possible during the preseason given the lack of available players on the roster. Redick and the training staff have been cautious with the players' workload throughout training camp and preseason, though some players are simply unavailable due to being hurt. LeBron James is the biggest name on the sidelines as he works through a sciatica issue, while players like Marcus Smart are being monitored as they work themselves back to full health. Albert Breer discusses Bryce Young's future in Carolina. Even Luka Doncic was rested to begin the preseason after coming off EuroBasket 2025, so Redick and his staff have understandably been trying to find ways to get reps in where they can. The Lakers played a rare back-to-back set in the preseason against the Phoenix Suns and Dallas Mavericks, leading Redick to strategically rest players on either night. However, Redick revealed that their preseason finale against the Sacramento Kings will be a dress rehearsal. Friday, yes. The plan is to do a dress rehearsal and likely play most of our guys. I don't know the minute total, but that's the plan, Redick said. Getting as close to a full team against the Kings will be invaluable for the Lakers as they haven't had many opportunities to get reps in against other teams. Redick's comments indicate that Doncic, Reeves, and other important rotation players will suit up, so this could also be a sneak peek into the starting lineup to begin the 2025-26 season. There have been times where Redick has alluded to the challenges of preparing for the regular season without a full roster, but Friday's game against Sacramento at least offers him a chance to see where the team is at. The improvements have been small, but there have upticks in terms of competitiveness, defense, and shot quality game by game. While ending preseason on a high note with a win would be preferred, the most important thing is for the Lakers to execute the game plan on both ends of the floor and come out of it unscathed from injuries. If those two things happen, then Redick can rest a little easier before opening night next Tuesday. JJ Redick hopeful LeBron James won't miss too much time. The Lakers will be without LeBron James for at least the first month of the season, though JJ Redick is hopeful that the superstar won't be forced to miss too much time. LeBron James reportedly targeting mid-November debut after missing Lakers opener due to sciatica. Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James will miss nearly a month before making his 2025-26 season debut. James, 40, is reportedly looking at a mid-November return after being diagnosed with sciatica, per ESPN's Shams Charania. Both the Lakers and James are targeting mid-November as a possible return date for the 21-time All-Star. After sitting out during training camp due to glute pain, James was diagnosed with sciatica in early October. The team said it would reevaluate James after 3 to 4 weeks. Charania outlined October 30th as a key date in James' return, as it marks the earliest possible date the Lakers would reevaluate James' recovery. Sciatica is pain that travels down the sciatic nerve, often the result of a herniated disc. The sciatic nerve runs from the lower back, through the glute and down the leg. James reportedly sustained the injury during an on-court workout in late July or early August, per Charania. James will reportedly take a cautious approach as he rehabs from the issue. James, who will be 41 in December, is still considered one of the best players in the NBA despite his age. Last season, he averaged 24.4 points, 8.2 assists, and 7.8 rebounds with the Lakers. With James sidelined, Luka Doncic will be tasked with carrying a heavier workload to open the season. Doncic spent the offseason trying to cut weight to be in better playing shape when the season begins. His conditioning and hard work will be put to the test immediately with James out to start the year. Doncic is more than capable of carrying that responsibility while James is on the shelf. Doncic, 26, averaged 28.2 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 7.7 assists last season. If James is able to return around mid-November, he would miss roughly 12 to 14 games to open the 2025-26 NBA season. Breaking down 5 bold predictions for the Lakers in the 2025-26 season. With the Los Angeles Lakers season opener less than 1 week away, there's no better time to roll out some bold predictions for the squad's 2025-26 campaign. Let's break down 5 lofty predictions for the marquee franchise as it pursues its 18th championship in team history in 2026. Jake LaRavia leads the team in three-point percentage. The former number 19 overall pick in the 2022 NBA draft is one Lakers addition who has flown under the radar. That makes sense at first glance because the team's other additions, guard Marcus Smart and big man DeAndre Ayton, are both more recognizable and have accomplished more in the league, but LaRavia will go on to do wonders for the Lakers' floor spacing. LaRavia was nothing short of a three-point marksman across 66 games played with the Memphis Grizzlies and Sacramento Kings last season. He buried his threes at a 42.3% clip, and he carries over that scorching shooting to his maiden season as a Laker. The 23-year-old shoots a team-best 44.5% from deep on the season, and now that 2 elite playmakers in forward LeBron James and guard Luka Doncic find him for open shots, LaRavia's volume shooting the 3-ball increases compared to years past as well. He attempts a career-high 4.8 threes per contest. With the outside shooting boost he gives the Lakers, his 2-year, $12 million contract looks like a huge bargain. He plays a role very similar to the one forward Sam Hauser does for the Boston Celtics. Dalton Knecht is not a consistent member of J.J. Redick's rotation. A lot of Knecht's rookie season went smoothly, but in light of some quiet showings in the summer league and preseason leading up to his sophomore year, his role will be relegated quite a bit compared to the previous campaign. Knecht's three-point shot helped him get consistent minutes as a first-year player, but with LaRavia now in the fold, his shooting chops at the position won't be as needed as they once were. LaRavia also plays the forward position, and he's demonstrated to be equally as effective as Knecht as a three-point shooter, all the while being the better all-around player. LaRavia monopolizes the available backup forward minutes, and as a result, Knecht doesn't even suit up in 50 games for the Lakers. He's limited to 45 games played, and over the course of the long season, there are lengthy stretches where he only sees the floor during garbage time. By the season's end, fans are scratching their heads, wondering why the Lakers didn't just trade him to the Charlotte Hornets for big man Mark Williams ahead of last year's deadline. A trade was agreed to last season, but Los Angeles ended up nixing the deal and keeping Knecht in the process. Luka Doncic becomes the fourth player in NBA history to average a triple-double. Right now, the list of players who have averaged triple-doubles over the course of a full campaign is incredibly exclusive. The only people who have accomplished such a feat are Sacramento Kings guard Russell Westbrook, Denver Nuggets big man Nikola Jokic and former Milwaukee Bucks star Oscar Robertson. But Doncic will soon join that club, as he will become the fourth NBA player to do so this season. Thanks in large to Doncic's physical transformation over the year, he will have the energy to play a career-high 38.5 minutes per game, and that additional playing time will allow him to reach new statistical heights. A historic statistical season of that nature for Doncic also shouldn't surprise anyone because he's been a nightly triple-double threat his whole career. Across 450 career regular season games up to this point, he's averaged 28.6 points, 8.6 rebounds, and 8.2 assists per game. The new and improved physique proves to be just what the doctor ordered for him to be able to stuff the stat sheet in a way only several other players have done. Lakers win 50 games again but don't land top 3 seed in West. In terms of win total, the Lakers' 2025-26 regular season will play out similar to last season. Los Angeles will win 5-0 games on the though with so many new faces getting integrated, the team will get off to a slower start than it did in the 2024-25 campaign. Los Angeles locks in a playoff spot with a 50-win season, but in a Western Conference that's full of competitive teams and title contenders, that many victories isn't enough to secure a top 3 seed. Such a win total got the Lakers the number 3 seed last season, but with the Houston Rockets, Oklahoma City Thunder, Denver Nuggets, and Los Angeles Clippers all racking up at least 52 victories, the Lakers finish with the number 5 seed. As a result, Los Angeles doesn't even have home court advantage in the opening round of the 2026 NBA playoffs. Lakers make surprise run to Western Conference Finals. Despite their lack of home court advantage, for the first time in a little while, the Lakers will be playing in the Western Conference Finals next year. Los Angeles's playoff journey starts with a first-round series against the Clippers in a matchup between the number 4 and number 5 seeds in the West. The Clippers' tremendous depth ensures that the series goes the distance. It goes to a Game 7, but the Lakers win that game, and that contest doesn't feel like much of a road game with all of the fans of the storied franchise that are in attendance. After dispatching their crosstown rivals, the Lakers then take on forward Kevin Durant and the number 1 seed Houston Rockets in the second round. Combine Houston's youth and inexperience with a poor shooting series from Durant, Jared Vanderbilt guards him as well as one can, and the Lakers don't have nearly as much trouble eliminating the team compared to the Clippers. The Rockets get sent home in a gentleman's sweep. However, the Lakers' memorable playoff run comes to an end at the hands of the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. Los Angeles gets thoroughly outplayed with a finals berth on the line and manages to win just one game before getting eliminated. Plus, the Lakers' lone win of the series comes after they are already in an insurmountable 3-0 hole. Lakers' LeBron James injury signals last chance for $18 million former first-rounder to prove himself. Lakers LeBron James injury signals last chance for $18 million. Former first-rounder to prove himself originally appeared on the Sporting News. Add the Sporting News as a preferred source by clicking here. The Los Angeles Lakers are less than a week away from tipping off the regular season against the Golden State Warriors. However, they'll be without superstar LeBron James, who is recovering from an injury that is expected to keep him sidelined until the middle of November. I'm told that the Lakers and LeBron are looking at around mid-November as a realistic debut for him, ESPN's Shams Charania said. A source told me tonight that LeBron will be taking a patient approach with this rehab from nerve injury. The ramp-up process for this will be a lot of basketball-shape conditioning work. With James out, an opportunity has opened up for a second-year Laker to prove he belongs in the rotation. Dalton Knecht, who appeared to be on the outside looking in, has been given a second chance thanks to the team's injury situation. At the very least, Knecht must understand the following: this stretch without James is his time to prove himself. If he does not make the most of it, his Lakers' future will be bleak, Lake Show Life's Svatoslav Revanchuk wrote. Knecht is coming off an up-and-down rookie season, but during training camp, he impressed by outperforming some of the team's top scorers. In fact, he led all players in scrimmage scoring. J.J. Redick says Dalton Knecht has had the best offensive training camp out of any Lakers player. They track the data and he scored 42 points more than any other teammate in live play and at about a 60% shooting clip. But Redick says Knecht's ceiling will be up to his defense, Lakers insider Dave McMenamin posted. For Knecht, this is a pivotal stretch. He's already on thin ice when it comes to cracking the rotation, and this could be his best shot to secure a meaningful role. He's performed well during camp and preseason. Now, the challenge will be translating that success to the regular season. Austin Reaves has a $153 million reason to not sign an extension with the Lakers. Austin Reaves has grown in his role with the Los Angeles Lakers to the position where he deems it best to decline the reported 4-year, $89.2 million max extension. The Lakers guard is currently on a 4-year, $54 million deal. The small-town boy from Arkansas had been improving consistently, averaging 20.2 points, 5.8 assists, 4.5 rebounds and 1.1 steals last season. He has now become a core member of the team, which includes LeBron James and Luka Doncic. As such, Reaves is betting on himself to do better next year. After declining the reported offer, he told Dan Woik of The Athletic, "But we didn't think that the number was the right number. And that's not saying that we're gonna go search for a number that's out of the world." Reaves declining the offer has a lot to do with the economics behind the scenes. The $153 million theory, why that number matters in Austin Reaves' next contract. As Keith Smith of Spotrac points out, Austin Reaves is likely to decline his $14.9 million player option for 2026-27 and re-sign on a new extension with the Lakers as an unrestricted free agent. The most the Lakers can currently offer Reaves is a 4-year, $87.4 million extension. However, if Reaves turns down his player option to re-sign with the Lakers, he would be eligible for a 5-year, $240.7 million contract. That's a $153 million difference on what he stands to lose if he signs a $87 million extension. Here's how the potential contract might play out, via Spotrac. 2026-27, $41,500,000. 2027-28, $44,820,000. 2028-29, $48,140,000. 2029-30, $51,460,000. 2030-31, $54,780,000, player option. Whether or not the Lakers are comfortable offering Reaves that much remains to be seen. Smith believes a 5-year, $147.0 million contract is fairer for both sides. During his interview with The Athletic, Reaves has already stated his desire to remain in LA and play Virginia Country Club on off days. "It's not like we're trying to just whack him over the head for more money than what I deserve. We just want to get what we feel like I put the work in to get," Reaves added. The ball is in the Lakers' court, who might play in the hands of Reeves and give him a contract instead next summer that will take him to his age 32 season. Concerning report emerges about LeBron James' health. LeBron James is set to miss the start of the regular season and possibly a good chunk of time beyond that as well. The Los Angeles Lakers star is facing an uncertain timeline to return to action for the team, Ashish Mather of Lakers Daily reported this week. Mather also quoted an unnamed NBA executive who believes that it is possible James could be out until December. Could LeBron James miss even more time than previously thought? LeBron's body isn't healing quickly anymore like it used to, the executive was quoted as saying. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't play in October or November. The Lakers have to be careful with this injury, and I think they will be very, very cautious. James, who turns 41 years old on December 30th, is currently dealing with a sciatica issue on his right side. With the condition often seen in older adults, plenty have already expressed concern about James' injury over social media. Then last week, another troubling sign emerged about James. A report revealed that James first encountered the sciatica issue over the summer and has apparently been dealing with it for months now. Full details here. The 21-time NBA All-Star is about to enter his 23rd season in the league, but this will be the first time ever that he is unavailable for opening night. What we know for certain is that James was given an initial timeline of 3 to 4 weeks with the injury, which he is now roughly a week into. But with the regular season set to begin on October 21st, it is possible that James could miss around 20 games to start the year if the fears of the unnamed executive above do indeed come to pass.